That's why I'm here. I was still hot from battle and overplayed my hand. Really, I should have summoned you to pick them up the moment I made contact.
You were attempting to win their trust and increase their dependence. It was a sensible tactic. We will find them again in time.
Of course, the timing of the robot's attack didn't help.
On the contrary, it helped establish your public profile as a true hero.
Which is easily as important as Green rebooted your scarab to control the meat inside.
So you must control the natives of this world, enlarging the Reach's foothold in the galaxy.
Don't worry, my brothers. The meat will soon be eating out of your hands, else they will not eat at all.
Thank you for coming. My scarab has accessed the Reach's database for intelligence on the approaching threat. It is called the War World. A massive artificial satellite, slightly smaller than Earth's moon. It is a mobile doomsday weapon, created millennia ago by a now understandably extinct alien race. It is self-powering and self-sustaining, thanks to an endless supply of worker drones providing repair, and battle drones providing security. The War World was reactivated by a crystal key, long thought lost, yet somehow, the War World's current commander found it. That commander, Mongol, now sits at the War World's helm, which receives and transmits his every thought, allowing him to control all of the War World's functions, trajectory, weapons, and
drones without moving a muscle.
Who is this Mongol?
Long ago, he was the sole dictator of his home planet, but he was ousted by another tyrant and is determined to reclaim his throne. Mongol has determined that the surest way to take back his world is to first conquer the entire galaxy. One can only assume he now views Earth as a threat to that plan. And so he comes, with literally enough firepower to destroy your world.
Captain Marvel, Green Beetle, and I seem to have Mongol's attention.
Any sign of detection?
Now!
Go to the watchtower.
Okay, here's hoping Green Beetle knows his stuff.
All surface weapons have been silenced. Is it over?
Mongol is down and contained.
What happened to the rest of my team?
It's all my fault.
That assessment is inaccurate.
Just tell him what you told us.
But before I could do anything else, the boom tube closed, and the others were gone.
We think Mongol may have opened the boom tube as a means of escape, gaining the team as captives in the bargain. The team, and worse.
Impulse had the crystal key.
So the priority is making sure no one uses it to reactivate the war world.
It's all my fault.
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong. We'll figure this out. For now...
I will ensure he gets home safely.
No, I want to stay. I want to help. I'm sorry.
Your lust for needless battle eludes me. Let us end this. Mongol is neutralized.
Forget Mongol. Only the key matters.
Our priority must now shift to guarding the key chamber, so that whomever stole the key cannot use it to reactivate the war world.
Agreed. But the Justice League already holds the chamber for that exact purpose.
And unfortunately, our ambassador has no appetite for direct confrontation. Our only choice is to patrol the chamber's perimeter like mere security guards. It is galling.
But, as with all Reach warriors,
we live to serve.
Redmia Eckhart, aware of birds were fed luckier.
I do not like the implications of that scarab imagery. We still know nothing of what put this scarab off mode for 4,000 years.
You worry too much.
They all die now!
Guys, this is all on you. I still got my own Beetle to hold. And Z's smack in the middle of her mystic trance.
Oh, great. Not like our tushies haven't been kicked by one Beetle already.
But this Beetle comes with his own personal kryptonite. Go!
Go! Crash! Those Martians really can't take the heat.
No, but stay alert. He has other skills to compensate.
Green Beetle is outnumbered. You must summon Black Beetle immediately.
Black Beetle cannot leave his post guarding the War World's key chamber, nor do I require his help.
Z, we're on the clock here. Oh, you don't see so it sleeps in barracks, they can rule everyone. Catch the chorus, these outnets.
You will all die! No!
Beetles blue and green are off mode. We've lost both. Why didn't you listen? I won't!
Satana, you okay? Did it work? Or are we back to square one? Who controls the Beetles? Let's find out. Lever Slorznok, Royce Parks.
It worked. Jaime and Bars are back in control of their own bodies.
It's true. I can feel it. I'm free of the Reach. For real this time.
You're 100% sure? Because we've been through this before.
I'm certain of it.
Reading no external signals since Satana worked her mojo. Neither Beetle is in contact with the Reach.
Hey, Hermano! Congrats!
Thank you.
It has been so long. I had all but forgotten the sensation of controlling my own body. My gratitude knows no bounds.
That's great.
So Spill, how did you know how to cure us? That temple wasn't even in the Reach's database.
Because the ritual used magic of human origin, Fate, a Lord of Order, could not perform it. So he prepped me instead.
Meanwhile, Batgirl and I got with the hacking. When Dan passed away, he left the scarab to his protege, Ted Cord. I hear those are optional.
Guess I wasn't exactly what the Light or Reach had in mind. But why keep all this from me? And you couldn't risk letting the Reach know the temple existed until you were ready.
Fine. I know you called this summit, but the Reach has come with grievances against the Light. Please explain how the young Earth champions were allowed access to the Beyalian Scarab Temple under your control. If I may respond. But you must acknowledge that the Light could not have known the significance of the temple, or that ancient Earth magic could overcome Reach technology to free Blue Beetle and Green Beetle from your thrall. If the Reach had been more forthcoming about how long ago their scarab was sent to infiltrate Earth with a Beetle warrior, the light might have made the connection to the temple, and certainly would have provided better security for it.
I told you I wanted to study how Blue Beetle's scarab had crashed prior to putting it back on mode. If you had followed my advice, we would have known about the temple and... apologies. I spoke out of turn.
No, my dear. No? Your public approval ratings are at a record low, as are sales of the Reach drink, which you had hoped would enslave the populace. You allowed the young heroes you kidnapped to be rescued by the very teenagers whose metagenes you enhanced, after allowing their escape as well. Worst of all, Blue Beetle and Green Beetle have slipped from your grasp and fallen into the hands of the enemy, the Justice League. Rest assured, both Beetles will soon return to the fold. In fact, Black Beetle has been summoned to Earth from his post, guarding access to the key chamber on the War World,
To kill Blue and Green.
So that their scarabs may be reset and installed upon new host bodies that will forever be slaves to the Reach.
They turned public opinion against the Reach, and they intentionally allowed the team access to the Scarab Temple to cleanse Blue and Green Beetle.
Time to leave this meat-infested world.
Warrior, look! The infestation is aboard ship!
Enough. The ambassador tied my hands. But the ambassador is gone. Now all the hero meat will die.
I would not be so sure.
As for you, brothers, I tried to keep you on mode, or at least salvage your scarabs. But clearly, all four of you are corrupt beyond redemption.
It is you who are corrupt! But I will reset your scarab and set you free.
Freedom is overrated. I hate Martians. Destroying your scarab would kill most meat, but you survive, if briefly. It is long past time.
Every single magnetic field disruptor must be disabled before they chrysalis to guarantee Earth's safety. Each MFD is protected by multiple Beetle Tech drones, and each drone is the equivalent of a Beetle warrior. Blue Beetle has located 20 MFDs around the world.
I told you I should have been allowed to complete my research into the scarab problem.
The Green Lanterns escort the Reach to stand trial before the Guardian.
For more information on Bad Girls Club, go to Oxygen.com.